resume recording. Leslie asked that I do so. Try to hang down. So get that there for you again. Tomorrow and today, still look. Every second I am arriving to be a bud on spring, to be a tiny bird with fragile wings, learn to sing in my new nest, be a caterpillar in the heart of a flower, to be a jewel hiding itself in a stone. I still arrive in order to laugh and to cry, to fear and to hope. The rhythm of my heart is the birth and death of all that is alive. I am a mayfly metamorphosing on the surface of the river, and I am the bird that swoops down to swallow the mayfly. I am a frog swimming happily in the clear water of a pond, and I am the grass snake that silently feeds itself on the frog. I am a child in Uganda, all skin and bones, my legs as thin as bamboo sticks, and I am the arms merchant selling deadly weapons to Uganda. I am the 12-year-old girl, refugee on a small boat, who throws herself into the ocean after being raped by a sea pirate. And I am also the pirate, my heart not yet capable of seeing and loving. I am a member of the Politburo with plenty of power in my hands. And I am the man who has to pay his debt of blood to my people dying slowly in a forced labor camp. My joy is like spring, so warm it makes flowers bloom all over the earth. My pain is like a river of tears, so vast it fills the 4 oceans. Please call me by my true names, so I can hear all my cries and laughter at once, so I can see that my joy and pain are one. Please call me by my true names, so I can wake up and the door of my heart could be left open, the door of compassion. And so let's prepare for sitting. With the feet, the legs, the hips well anchored to the earth. Taking a big in-breath, breathing in that spring air, breathing out, settling deep into the earth, growing roots like a tree or a blade of grass. Feeling the uplift of the in-breath. Let it inspire your intention and aspiration for this practice today. May I have peace. May I be well. May I contribute. May I rejoice. May I rest in equanimity. Feeling the rise of the body on the in-breath and the way the body naturally softens and settles on the out-breath. We breathe for ourselves and for others, those who are well and those who are ill, those who are being born and those who are dying. There is no way to separate ourselves from this. calling to mind those for whom we choose to practice this evening. Smile as we remember that every good thought, every good word, and this practice itself will contribute to the end of suffering. May we offer this to all beings everywhere without exception, omitting none, freeing us all. And as we're sitting, seeing if we can bring this gentle, light attention to the awareness of this body in whatever seat and position you've taken. Feel the whole of the body expanding with the in-breath. And the whole of the body drawing towards itself, creating its center with the out-breath. And incline the mind as best you can towards that felt sense. This body, sitting or lying here, breathing. There is no stress, there's no demand. There's no right way to breathe. We simply let the breath fill the body. And on that out breath, we release. Breathing in, I am awake, inspired, alive, and energized. Breathing out, I am softened, surrendered, released, and home. Alive with the in-breath. See if you can release a little bit more with the out-breath. Nothing to hold up, to portray, to project. Settle into your true self. Follow the breath all the way to the end of the out-breath. And relax a little bit more. stillness and silence complete. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I am calm. Present, calm. I smile at the ease and the rhythm of my own breath, letting that universal sway invite ease. It doesn't matter where the mind wanders. We smile when we notice and immediately open back to this breath. See if you can offer as much attention to both the in breath and the out breath. Breathing in, I remember the truth of this precious human life. Breathing out, I am grateful. Precious moment. grateful moment. Soften and let the shoulders become a little bit heavier. Let the body, if you're lying, sink a little bit more. Release a little bit more. We hold the body like we hold the mind, mostly by habit. Let it go. Breathing in long, I know long breath. Breathing in short, I know short breath. Breathing in, I am attentive to the breath. Breathing out, I am united with the breath, not separate. Attentive and unified. Breathing in, I smile as I feel the whole body enliven. Breathing out, I smile as I feel the whole body relax. Enlivened and relaxed. Breathing in, I open and expand awareness to include sounds. Breathing out, I dissolve the barriers between the hearing and sound. Opening completely. No longer the hearer, separate from the sound, just merged into hearing. Let sound vibrate through the whole of the body. Let the whole body know sound. As we breathe in, we touch into hearing or sound. As we breathe out, we let that sound dissolve into that open space of silence. Breathing in sound, breathing out into silence. As we breathe in, we can touch into thoughts arising and forming like clouds in the vast sky. Thoughts about the day, thoughts about the practice, thoughts about thoughts. As we breathe out, we let go. We let those thoughts dissolve back into that open, spacious, sky-like quality of mind. Recognizing, releasing. Thoughts like this. Breathing in, we welcome. Knowing a thought is a thought. Breathing out, we release. Recognizing that all thoughts end. Welcoming and releasing, breath by breath. And as we breathe in, we can open up into that vast sky, smiling, opening, including, and welcoming whatever arises. The body sensation, the breath, sounds, thoughts, emotions, all coming and going. And with each out breath, we simply settle back, touching into that stillness and silence that is always right here. Breathing in, I recognize an object of mind, a thought, a sound, a sensation, an emotion. I smile. Breathing out, I come home to the wide open space. That sky-like quality of mind. It holds everything. No distress, no clinging, no struggle. And the training is this: as we breathe in, we let what comes come. And as we breathe out, we let what goes go. And with our last few minutes, we call those loved ones, those for whom we have dedicated the practice, we call them to mind. And we breathe them into our own heart, mind, body space. And as we breathe out, we gather up all the goodness, the benefits of the practice, the goodness that we have been both gifted and offered. And with the out breath, we can begin to send it out. And this is truly one of my favorite evening practices. I call those to mind whom I love, beginning there. And I wish them ease, relief, happiness, rest, whatever might be useful. And don't feel forced to rush the process. There's plenty of time. May we all have happiness in the causes for true abiding happiness. May we all be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May we all rejoice at our good fortune, our health, our wealth, wisdom, our compassion, and may we wish these blessings for others. May we rest in the in-breath and the out-breath, knowing the breath is the breath, every breath. And now, may we dedicate this to the end of suffering and the capacity and the realization of true happiness and freedom. And may we commit ourselves to awaken to make it so. This day is good. Let this day be done. And may this practice contribute. So be it. Thank you for being here, for choosing to check in for practice this evening. These are some of my favorite. I'm glad to have been able to share it with you. May you all be well and have a restful evening. For the remainder, we will be practicing tomorrow at 7, Greg Thursday at 7, and then on Friday evening, we'll be starting at 7 p.m. for a little intention and dedication setting for our retreat this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, on healing the trauma of everyday life. And if you can't join us for any particular part, of course, it's no problem at all. We'd love to see you for any portion of that. And we will be practicing Saturday at 7:30 to 8:15 just for Saturday Sangha practice. So if you can't do the retreat, but you can do that, that would be lovely. And we would all enjoy the opportunity to practice together and share that. So thank you all so much. I'm going to check chat before we click off. Yes, it's an actually exceptional poem, isn't it? I'll make sure to include it in the newsletter that I'll be working on sometime this evening or early tomorrow morning. All right, everyone, blessings to you.